Welcome back. This week, House Speaker Mike Johnson said he'd be willing to negotiate with Democrats on raising the debt ceiling. This is something our president wants to get rid of, though. It raises questions about our government spending. Dan Grossman does give a quick rundown of why negotiations are important for us.
The debt ceiling, not a particularly interesting topic, I know, but think of it almost like a credit card bill. If you reach your maximum limit, you can't borrow any more money. It's the same just for the government. Now, it might seem like just a number to many people at home, but you might feel the effects depending on how Republicans and Democrats negotiate in the coming months.
In layman's terms, the debt ceiling is like a credit card spending limit. After that number is reached, the U.S. can't spend more money. Not great for a country that borrows more than any other in the world.
It becomes a symptom of a dysfunctional government.
In June 2023, former President Joe Biden suspended the debt ceiling with the Fiscal Responsibility Act, staving off an economic crisis, at least temporarily. On January 2nd, the ceiling was reinstated at its current level of $36.1 trillion, as the U.S. has been using what it calls extraordinary measures to keep spending money in the interim, accounting tricks to free up money already budgeted without having to borrow more. The debt ceiling has never been exceeded in U.S. history, but if it were to happen, it would mean the government wouldn't have enough money to pay for things like Social Security, Medicare, or many of the other programs millions of Americans rely on each day.
Congress and the Trump administration are very keenly aware that sometime in the next couple of months, if we're to avoid an economic catastrophe, there's going to have to be a vote to raise the debt ceiling. And what they're doing now is negotiating over what else will be part of that package.
And these negotiations are where the debt ceiling could be felt by you at home. Even though Republicans control both chambers of Congress, there are a handful who might not vote to raise the debt limit. It means the president will likely need Democratic support. Under Democratic presidencies, Republicans have used the debt ceiling as a bargaining chip to negotiate spending cuts. And it will be interesting to see what Democrats might ask for this time. Dan Grossman, Scripps News, Denver.